Derinsola was a young wife and mother, living quietly with her husband Kunle and their 2-year-old son, Fikayo. Life had been peaceful until recently, when Kunle's mother, fondly called Mama Kunle, began to behave strangely. At first, it was just normal mother-in-law drama, the occasional advice, small complaints, and the endless reminders about how she raised her own son perfectly. But lately, Mama's voice had taken on a strange, almost commanding tone. Every day, she called. Morning, afternoon, night. Sometimes, she would say things that made Derinsola's heart skip a beat. Mama, Derinsola, you didn't go to the shop today. Your mates are working, but you sit at home eating my son's money. Derinsola, shocked, would look around the room. No one was there, just her and her son. How could Mama know that she hadn't gone out today? She hadn't told anyone. Derinsola tried to brush it off. Maybe Mama was guessing. But the guesses kept being right. Too right. One afternoon, as Derinsola was getting ready to go to the market, her phone rang again. Mama said, Derinsola, don't buy goat meat for my son. I can see you want to buy goat meat. You know he doesn't eat that. Derinsola froze. Her eyes darted around the room. How? She hadn't even left the house yet. How could Mama know she was planning to buy goat meat? Every call came with more accuracy, more control. Derinsola started losing sleep. She would hear her phone vibrate in the night, and her heart would pound. Mama said, You are not sleeping, Abi. You better rest, oh. You look tired. Remember, I am watching you. Was Mama joking? Or was there something more? Sometimes, Derinsola would whisper to herself, Did Kunle put cameras in the house? Is Mama spying on me through something? But Kunle always laughed it off. Babe, Mama is just Mama. Stop letting her get to you. Still, Derinsola couldn't shake off the feeling that something was terribly wrong. Her friends noticed she had become jumpy, withdrawn. Even her little boy could sense her fear. Days turned to weeks, and Mama's calls became more intense. Derinsola started to dread hearing her ringtone. And then, that afternoon happened. She had just stepped out of the gate to buy some beverages. Fikayo was inside, sleeping on the couch. She told herself, I'll be quick, just 2 minutes. But as she walked towards the nearby shop, her phone rang again. Mama's voice came through the speaker, sharp and angry. Derinsola, you have left that boy alone again. Didn't my son warn you never to leave that child alone in the house? Derinsola stopped walking. Her hands trembled. How? How did she know? The street was quiet. The wind blew gently. Something inside her snapped. She turned back immediately, heart racing, not even realizing she had dropped her bag. She burst through the gate, ran inside, and froze. Standing in the middle of the sitting room was Mama. Not on the phone, not in a picture. She was there, calm, smiling, holding Fikayo in her hands. Derinsola gasped, Mama, how did you get in? Derinsola's mouth went dry. Her legs trembled. The gate was locked, and yet Mama was standing right here in her living room with Fikayo in her hands there. And at that moment, Derinsola only wished her husband was around, or at least someone to bear witness. If you enjoyed this story, please give us a thumbs up. And watch out for part 2 of this story to know how Mama got to the sitting room without coming in through the gate also. Kindly follow for more.